What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Lowry, Minnesota, otherwise known as the Millennial Farmer Map. And today, we're going to be hauling a lot of grain. Because if you remember from the last episode, we have 167,000 liters of wheat, plus the 77,000 liters we have in this trailer right here. And the plan is to take it to the grain mill just here, empty it, or sell it, for that matter, and then buy the grain mill. Now, just because I want to know, because it does fluctuate from every map, how much does the grain mill cost? 96 grand. That's actually pretty normal. I think I've had a grain mill before that cost 124 grand, I believe. Something like that. But I don't know if that was on my PS4 or that was on my PC. I don't remember. It might have been on my PC. I'm not sure. But anyway, we still have the oat field over here going along. He's about, a little more than halfway done. There we go. So he's got all that to harvest still. I did just empty him right before I started the episode, so he's all empty. So we can focus on hauling our wheat. Let's make sure the train's not coming and we don't get ran over. And then we need to... Hey, there's a train right there. We need to pick up something for hauling the grain, not the grain, the flour from the grain. I was getting there. And I don't know what that's going to be quite yet, because I know we're going to get a lot of flour. I mean a lot of flour. So I definitely want to auto-load it. And I'm not sure if I want to get the TLX enclosed trailer, the 20-foot gooseneck trailer, or the 1982 special TLX. Not sure which one of those three I want to get. I'm inclined to get the TLX 1982 special, because I do still need a pickup truck, and I think that would work well for us. And that can just be our production truck. And then eventually we'll get like a farm truck, just for hauling things around the farm. So there's the... I believe that's the least X9. I think. I actually don't know. I don't remember. But yeah. So we are working our way up slowly. Money-wise. We do have 244,000. I am watching the lease. Yeah, that is definitely the lease combine. Because I think our other one, wrong button, is a 1100? No, it's still a 1000. Interesting. Alright, well that's good to know. But I did just look at this. It was at 2.2 hours working hours. Now it's at 2.3. So the one working is definitely our least one, which is actually good. I would prefer it that way. Because it doesn't have much to do, so it shouldn't go over the 3-hour mark. And there is a contract for baling and wrapping this grass field right here, and I'm tempted to do it. I don't want to do it, because that's a lot of wrapping and baling. But we do need silage. And I think if we plant our little field, was that field 1? Right there by the farm? If we plant that in grass, right now, basically, we'll get that in hay, and then we can buy the cow area. And so that way we'll have hay and silage if we do this contract. But I don't really want to do it. It does give us, I'll just go through what it gives us here in a second. I know it does give us the quick bale, which is good. And I believe it gives us the Krone Big M mower, which is also very good. And we do still have the bale trailer over there. I didn't sell it, thankfully, because I do know we are going to get into bales eventually. Probably sooner than you think, if we do this contract. So let's just take a look here at the contract. So it gives us a New Holland, Krone Big M, a windrower, quick bale, 2 bond silage pallets, and a bale loader. Now, it is $86,000 to do it. $4,000 to lease all the equipment. I'm very tempted to do that. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. What should I do here? Should I do this? I don't know. We might accept it by the end of the episode. Not sure. It also depends on how much the cow pen is. Oh, it's on 137 grand. Wow, that's cheap. What about this area? What is this? How much is that? 35 grand. Wow, that's even cheaper. Well, so I was thinking we plant this field right here in grass. We're selling this field, and we're buying the cornfield up here to get corn, just for this first season. So we're not keeping that field. So that'll bring a lot of money back. Just got to make sure the train's not coming so I don't get ran into. So every time I look that direction, that's why. Also, let me know down in the comments, what's your favorite drink? Mine is root beer. Preferably A&W root beer. I know some of you don't know what that is. You're probably out of country or just have a different brand that you guys have, because I know there's Pepsi products and there's Coke products down in the South. I'm from Iowa, so we have Pepsi products most of the time, and we have A&W root beer, and we do have A&W stores up here, and I don't think they have A&W down in the South, or maybe they do, I don't remember. But anyway, comment what is your favorite drink. Doesn't have to be pop or soda. It can be coffee, it can be tea, be whatever. It could be a vanilla shake. Anything that you drink. Your favorite drink. So yeah, mine is A&W root beer. I did have a Grand Canyon root beer that was by far my favorite, better than A&W. I don't remember what it's called though, I just know it came from the Grand Canyon. And I do believe they homebrewed it, I think. I think it was homebrewed, I'm not sure. But that was definitely by far the best root beer I have ever had. Before that it was A&W. And I thought that was immaculate. Ooh, our combine's almost full. So if you guys are ever going to the Grand Canyon, do check out the root beer there. I believe we got it from one of the general stores there. We had lunch right there on the canyon. And then there was a store that we got food from. Are we gonna get a full trailer off of this field? That'd be great if we do. I would hate to come back for more, but that would be nice if we got more. It would be nice, and it would suck at the same time. Because it'd be nice that we got more, but then if I had to come back, it would not be fun. let's try to keep it on the road. I'm not fully paying attention at the moment. I got a text message from my mother. So that's always fun when you're recording. It wasn't anything bad, just checking in. And I just nailed that car. Or, depending on how you look at it, the car hit me. That railroad crossing is not very even. I hope they update that at some point. Speaking of updates, they updated this map today. They fixed the toy shed collisions. So apparently the collisions weren't right on it. I didn't know because I've never been in there. I've never tried to drive something in there. So I'm not quite sure what they fixed. But I'm hoping it is fixed. We're not making too bad of money here. We're making $33,000 every load. So we've worked our way from 150,000 to 360,000 plus. How much money have we made already today? Let's see. Harvest income 210,000. Sorry, 216,000. But some of that is from the contracts, from the canola and whatever the other contract was. I've already forgotten. Split the gap, split the gap, split the gap, split it. Nailed it. And I believe this is our last load of wheat. I think we only had... I don't even think we have enough to fill a whole hopper. I don't remember. I wasn't really paying attention the last time I came through here either. How much do we got? We have 12,000 liters. Yeah, that's not enough to finish that off. Well, there's my combine. So we have about 8. We're going to get about maybe 9,000 liters by the time we're done with that. And that will fill this semi. Just barely, but it'll fill it. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring this semi down. Is there a way to get there effectively? Not really. We are going to cut across the field because I don't feel like driving all the way around. Actually, can I go this way? I hope there's not a fence over here. Because I know in the 19 version there was a fence over here. And that's a lake. So we're not going that way. We're going to hug that. Yeah, words. And we're going to check down here. Is there anything that we missed down here? I believe there was. Yeah, there's just a couple little pieces down here that were missed. It's a little uneven ground down here. Oh yeah, that's a hill right there. So we'll park that there. We'll grab this, we'll tarp it over. Looks like the combine's done. We'll go ahead and sell this load at the grain mill. That's the whole purpose of this. Or was the whole purpose of that oat field was to sell it to the grain mill. And then we've got that other truck full of wheat, and then it's going to be full of oats. And then we will finally buy the grain mill. And then once we do that, we'll sell that oat field, return the leased combine, because we don't need it anymore. We don't have any more fields ready to harvest. On the entire map, there's no fields ready to harvest. Still making sure the train's not coming, and that is really uneven. I do not like it. So we'll leave that there, we'll hop into the combine, and we have 10,000 liters of oats. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought. And we'll just get these little pieces that it missed. Make the, what did that say? 50 grand from that load of oats. And that was only one hopper. Man, we should really do oats more often. Now, since we are in Minnesota, I'm not sure what kind of crops they do. I would assume it's corn and soybeans, but if you guys know otherwise, please let me know, and I will try to plant that crop. But it's mostly going to be corn and soybeans, because corn obviously for the grain mill, or not grain mill, dried corn. Did I get that? Oh, I did. Okay. Yeah, corn for the corn dryer. And then on this map, there is soybean straw. And I want to test that out at least once. So we will be planting corn and soybeans the first time. Actually, I need to empty this truck out. And then move it out of the way. Is this going to be another 50 grand? No, this not 50, not quite. Because it wasn't quite full enough, but 41 grand, that's still pretty good. We're making more than $1,000 off of that oats, off of those oats. So that's pretty good. And then we've got 10,000 liters of oats and 12,000 liters of wheat that we got. And man, that's a really big bump right there. Should I take the road? Probably. Did I just hear an auctioneer right there? I think I did. Either that or I'm losing my mind. which I probably am. And there's a nice little forest right here that we could do some forestry on. And I don't think... Is that the sawmill? That must be the sawmill. What does that sign say? I don't know. I can't read. Beet and sugarcane. Okay, that's not forestry. Maybe the sawmill's in the forest. I don't know. I haven't looked, so I have no idea. But let's stay on task here. I'm getting very distracted today. Oh, I could sell that field, but we'll do that while these oats and wheat are selling. And I do believe we still have a loan. I don't remember because it has been a couple days since I've recorded last. I say it's been a couple days, I'm pretty sure it's only been a day. But I've got so many save games that I don't know what's going on which one anymore. Should I pass this car? I probably should, but there's a car coming. There's multiple cars coming. Can I cut in between that red van? Yes, I can. Am I going to get hit by the train this time? No, I'm not. Is that going to be very uneven and bother me? Yes, it is. Alright, so we will empty. The wheat is first. Will we hit 500 grand? I hope so. Maybe not. Not quite. We're almost there. Alright, we'll go ahead and buy the grain mill first off. So none of that product gets wasted. And let's have a look here. So we got wheat flour, barley flour, I'll activate that. Oat flour, sorghum flour, fine corn flour, durum flour. Since when is that a thing? And rye flour. What in the world can you do with durum flour? I would assume you take that out of the bakery. That'd be my assumption. And then rye flour, I assume we take that to the bakery too. I don't know, I'd have to look off screen what that does. Seems a very good ratio though. 150 durum wheat to 158 durum flour. That's actually pretty good. Same with rye. So yeah, we're definitely going to need a way to auto-load this. Because we're just going to make so much flour. Alright, good to know. Alright, so that field is all harvested. You can sell that for only 194 grand. I thought I bought that more for that. We're going to buy that for 99,000. And you can see there's nothing on the map that needs to be harvested anymore. So we can return a lease on those. Return that. And we do still have the plow. There it is. On lease. But we have one more field we gotta plow up. And then as our small field 1 there. I probably should have started that earlier in the episode. That's alright. Now, here comes the big problem of we need to line these 2 fields. 3 fields, actually. Not sure how I'm going to do that effectively. I'll probably lease. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to use the case Titan that I always use. And I don't want to go too unrealistic with it. So I could use the truck-mounted spreader, but that's a little unrealistic, I think. I don't see very many of those. Or any of those, for that matter. So I'm not sure what I want to do for lime. And then obviously we need to plant them come spring. Well, actually we need to, if we're doing grass, this needs to be planted now. I don't think there's alfalfa on this map. Or maybe there is. Since it's a Celiobuki map, use the map creator, along with Mapper's Paradise, I would assume there was alfalfa. I mean, there was alfalfa in Alma, Missouri, and that's from the same creator, so I would assume there's... Is there alfalfa? There's not alfalfa. Wow, I'm shocked. Maybe they switched out alfalfa for the Durham wheat and rye, maybe. Or they don't grow alfalfa in Minnesota. I don't know. Alright, we do have a loan, correct? Yes, 700 grand. Ooh, I can take more out. Ooh, look at that. Tempted to max that out again, see what that does. See how much we can take out. Because I would like to get a fairly big seeder and planter. We could probably just lease the seeder for now, because we do only have this one fairly small field. And I don't need something too big for that. This can be put away. These trucks need to come back to the farm and be put away. Pretty much everything needs to be put away. And for this one moment, we're going to cut through our own fields. Though this isn't our field, but it's going to be at some point. Maybe. Might be a little too big for us. So we're going to bring this truck back, bring the other one back, put the grain cart away, put the combine away. Figure out where we're going to put them, for that matter. Where am I going to put them? That's a good question. Well, I was going to put them over here, but I guess not. Maybe we'll put them around the back here. Out of the way. Nobody steals them. Bring this guy back too. Still haven't got hit by the train yet, so that's good. And I can turn the time off of 0.5 because I didn't want to waste too much time starting the recording today. Because I did have it on 1 times, and I didn't want to waste all the product in the grain mill. So I put it down to 0.5 times. But now since we got really nothing to do, I put it on 2 times. And I'm just going to back this truck in there. And then we need to go get the header trailer for the combine. I'm not sure where that is, actually. Is it still out in the field? Did a horrible job backing that up. and then it doesn't want to stop. Is it still on the field? It is still on the field. Alright, good to know. Click on the combine, please. Thank you. So, since we don't have a pickup at the moment, I guess we'll drive this out to the header trailer. Can I fit through there? I sure can. Fold up the combine. And then we can put this, I would well, yeah, we'll put that in there. Because I think the corn header is still in there. The base game one. I don't think I sold that. Which I do like, because it is a folding corn head. And it's a 12-row corn head. Maybe a 16-row corn head, I'm not sure. Now this header is a little big for this trailer. Just a little bit. Depends on how I line it up. Come in here, put it right there, and drop it. And I don't think it auto-connects. Or maybe it does, I don't know. If it falls off, then it's not auto-connected. If it doesn't, then we're good. Not that I'm gonna go very far with it. Nor am I going very fast with it either. Now, if I remember correctly, these sheds have to be open from inside. Is there a door right there? No. Oh, no, I was wrong. Okay, look at that. Wow, I was wrong in two places there. One, I thought that window right there was a door. And I thought these doors had to be open from inside. So, there's that. Here's the corn header. Not sure why I connected that, but we'll just lower it to the ground. Why not? And am I sticking out the back here? I'm not. Perfect. Alright, so we can shut that. Shut. 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 Thank you. Alright, and then we gotta put this away. Actually, I'll just back this up. Although I'm only going 8 miles an hour backwards. And then in between episodes, I'll probably lime those two fields. Oh, what do I already have a planter in here. What the? Well, I completely forgot about that. My bad. Well, we have a problem with that because we need a seeder to plant that grass. Let's see, let's get this guy. Okay, so in between episodes, I might do that contract. I'll probably end up doing it. I would prefer to get my own baler though. But unfortunately, I didn't want to go unrealistic this series. That was scary. Got a message. I really need to fix that, actually. How much is this to buy? Obviously, it's 60 grand. Probably 62 with the customizations. And then how much for the good chrome with the wrapper? Not the wrapper. The hitch on it. 20 grand. That's a lot. I don't know if I can buy... I can buy both of those at the same time. I could. There's the vehicle leasing cost. Oh, did I go over 2 hours with this plow? I did. Man, that's unfortunate. We're almost done with it. Get out of the trees. Alright, so in between episodes, I will somehow lime these fields. Which means I need to purchase the soil samples, and those aren't going to be cheap. And then I will 90% do that contract, that grass contract. And then I will catch back up with you guys. So for this episode, that will do it for today. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.